It's time to step inside the Octagon with your host, Ike Feldman.
Yo, yo, yo. What is up, motherfuckers? You guys didn't know P-pop when you're on the mic. That's an M. Couldn't think of a third P word. What's up, please? Just kidding. Your boy, Ike Feldman. Octagon, Iketagon. It's late on a Wednesday night. We're drinking brouhahas. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. Heineken Zeros. Ah, all the carbs, none of the fun. Heineken Zero. Your boy is back in the saddle. Your boy Ike Feldman is back. Another interview episode. These don't happen that often. I've been giving my everything to NBC. I love you, NBC. I love you. I gave my everything to CBS. I'm giving my everything to NBC. Maybe I should give my everything to you guys, the Octagon fans, the Ike likers, the Ikers. I don't know. We'll think of something for the Ike Mafia. We'll think of something. But we have a Mafia member, a Law MMA Mafia member, our friend, and now your friend, Law MMA's own and West Hempstead's own Justin Kid Marvelous Montalvo, who's fighting in 2 weeks, October 16th. So about 2.5 weeks on the Flex Fight Series. It's the #1 New York AMI and Pro organization. So your boy is getting to know them. I'm going to I will run Fight Flex Series. No, I just want to give the local heroes, local fight heroes, because there are real heroes out there who are actually saving and doing real heroistic things out there who aren't fighters. You know, I heard an interview with Chris Moutinho, the guy who got beaten and battered by Sean O'Malley, UFC 264, the Conor McGregor Dustin Poirier card. If you guys remember, I believe it was the first fight to kick off the pay-per-view. Chris Moutinho and Sean O'Malley squared off. Moutinho was a late notice fill-in. And man, that boy is tough. Boston strong, tough as nails, took a beating, took it like a man. And when I heard him in an interview, I believe the following week with Pat McAfee, the great Pat McAfee, I'm not necessarily a fan, but I respect him. He was explaining that he isn't a warrior or a hero in the sense of being, I guess, like a warrior and a hero. He was saying it's the people who got boots on the ground, the troops, the people who are protecting our freedom, the people who are in other countries, leaving their families and friends to go keep us safe and keep on the fight. So that really put it in perspective. And I appreciate Chris for more than his in the cage stuff, but that's beside the point. The point is a guy who you should get to know. He could be your hero. He could be your role model. He could be your idol in 10, 15 years. Justin Montalvo, as I said, Law MMA's product. He is a talented, young, sharp, on the ball, very well-rounded, has boxing, has jiu-jitsu, extensive boxing background. I call him the East Coast Diaz. And that interview is coming up in about, the interview might be coming up right now because of my indigestion. It's coming up in a few minutes, But Justin's the man. He's cool, really cool. And no, I appreciate his style. A lot of the people attract to the, I guess, the Stipe Miocic's of the world, the Alexander Volkanovskis of the world, but I myself attract more to the Nick Diaz's, the Brian Ortega's, the people who just, they have that calm and cool and laid back style, and it may piss off people in corporate America. And that's kind of why Nick Diaz became a cult hero, is because he was fighting, or not really fighting, kind of taking his punishment like a slap on the wrist, like no big deal. Oh, you guys suspended me for 5 years, no problem. I'll find different avenues. I'll maybe this is my time. Like true Bushido code and martial arts through in and throughout. And I believe Justin, who's joining me in a couple minutes, hang with me, respects that same style, because that's how he's coming across, laid back. He's got a, again, this is just a figure of speech. He's got a war coming up in about 2.5 months, 2.5 weeks. He's going to be the center of attention. He's going to have a UFC fighter in his corner, and there's comes pressure with that. And he's calm and he's cool. He's literally doing a grocery run while he's talking to me, and just, you got to appreciate the happy warrior. I think that's a yoga move. I'm not sure exactly what the move is. I know samurai is when you do the uh the thing with your arms. I've noticed that since I've come back to Long Island. Those who don't know, now you're gonna know. In 2015, was born and raised around Ronkonkoma, grown up, and then I got a job. Isaac got a job. Isaac got a job. That's what everybody in the neighborhood was saying. They're so proud. They're so proud. Their little Ike was growing up, going to the big city. And I go, you folks stay calm. I'll come back. I swears to it. I swears to it. You folks just chill out. Big Daddy Axe gonna come home. They're like, what? What? Why are you talking like that? Get the fuck out of here. Go, leave. I was like, all right. Moved to the city with my wife. We live in a bunch of different counties in the city throughout the 5 years. No joke. We moved 6 times in 5 years. Holy moly. The only time my wife couldn't help me as a mover was when she was pregnant. What a bitch. And I really appreciate her for everything. Lazy ass. And I'm just so thankful that God has brought her into my life. Man, couldn't be someone else. Come on. Come on. Just kidding. She's wonderful, but went to the city, and I still continued the martial arts journey. I was a blue belt. It took me like a year to get a blue belt, and I'm still a blue belt. I started martial arts in 2009, so I got a blue belt in 2010, and then went to college, and then trained a little in college. But I would train every summer, so for like 3 straight summers, that's 2 months each. That's like 6 months. So I was at like 18 months of training. And then I trained 2 months here, 2 months there, a month there. As I told Justin, I was training on month-to-month basis, because I was just training with Groupons. Money wasn't flowing. I couldn't afford Fight Island hats and zero carb or zero alcohol beer. Now Isaac's doing well. Isaac's doing well. And yeah, I was just doing Groupons. I would literally do a month Groupon. And then at the end of the month, I would do a tournament. So I would get in shape for about 4 weeks and then do a tournament. Crazy stuff. So I have finally committed and signed up to a full-time gym. First time in like a decade. No joke. Sarah's BJJ in Huntington. Cannot freaking wait. This is a true real life dream, and with God's help, I've been waiting to walk into that gym. Some things have happened that kind of threw me off health wise, but your boy's back, getting strong. I'm doing my little band work. cuffs. Your boy is getting strong again. I'm thinking about signing up probably November 1st. Again, Justin Montalvo. Uh, he's coming up in a couple minutes. So your boy's gonna sign up to the gym. And yeah, life is good. Guys, when I say life is good, life is good. Life is good. Very blessed, very happy. And with God's help, I will make it to the gym healthy, ready to rock and roll and break some necks and cash some checks out to Sarah because he's stealing all my money for this gym. Just kidding. Support local businesses, order out. DoorDash is literally throwing coupons at you for everything. Support local business. Give them some money. My goodness. Amazon and Netflix don't need all our money. Go to Little Vincent's, go to pizzerias, do something, people. Give it back to the community. The community will give it back to you when they egg your house at the end of October. Thank you, little shits. As a homeowner, now I can't wait to chase down these kids with BB guns. I'm just kidding. If some kid gets shot in my neighborhood with a BB gun, now it's on the record that they think it's me. But that's neither here nor there. I gotta record a new commercial for my boy Joey from Long Island Finest Party Rentals. He's doing a great job. He's had an excellent year. He's been kicking ass, literally killing it with his business. He does a party tent business. And again, if you guys need party tent, go to LI Finest Party Rentals. Just Google them, LI Finest Tents, or call them 631-314-2863. Again, 631-314-2863. Let's see. The season is turning over and everybody's sneezing, sniffling, and sneezing. So you may need a tent to keep the party popping. And my boy Joey at LI Finest Party Rentals has you covered and more. Sidewalls, heaters, slushy machines. You could throw the opposite of Heineken Zeros in that slushy machine, maybe a little rum. Make it white if you're doing a pina colada, not brown. All right. My wife screwed that up. White rum, not brown rum for pina coladas. You could do red slushy alcohol or blue slushy alcohol drink. That could be delicious. He's got tents, tables, chairs, covers, dance floor. He may even DJ if you ask nicely. But again, as for Joe, LI Finest Party Rentals, they're a long time and the only sponsor of this show, the Octagon. I appreciate them. They appreciate me, and they will do right by you. If you literally need a freaking anything to hang up something on the tent, he will bust his ass to get to you. Joe from LI Finest Party Rental. It's a family business. You gotta love it. It's local. He is a genuine, pure, hardworking, blue collar American, people. He's a great dude. Please give him your business if you want to party in your house, in your backyard. And he's got heaters. He's got everything. So enough of me. Forget about that. Let's get to the interview with our local hero, fight hero, Justin, Kid Marvelous, Montalvo. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Ike Feldman, back for another interview episode. I've kind of been slacking on the interviews, kind of been doing the introvert, the long-winded takes about UFC fights, but let's speed it up a little. We got our second guest in a long time. It's been a long time. Our boy, and I hope I say this right. I know his nickname is easy to say, Kid Marvelous, but Justin Montalvo. I assume there's some Ponce de Leon heritage. Maybe he's got ancestors who came over here and killed all the Native Americans. But we're joined by Justin Kid Marvelous. Where's the name come from? Not Kid Marvelous, the last name.
The last name.
Montalvo? Montalvo? Is that Spanish?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's Puerto Rican. So.
Okay. Do you live on the island? Because There's not many
Yeah,
Puerto Ricans that live on the island.
yeah, I live in West Hempstead, Long Island.
Okay. Did
But
you?
not too far from the gym.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Not too far from the gym, long, like 10 minutes.
Nice. Do you jog there? You better jog there, man. Is it 10 minutes jog or? Well, I mean, you're in
Uh,
a car right now. I don't like the looks of this.
yeah. It's probably like a 5 mile run. Probably. Might be longer. I don't even know.
Do you do that
I do.
ever?
I get my road work in for sure, but I drive to the gym.
Because you got the boxing background, man. That's the one thing that turns me off the boxing. They're like, yeah, you got to jog 6 miles a day. And I'm like, yeah, that's too much road work. Like if I get pain in my heels, it goes up to my knees, my ass, my lower back. And then I'm out for a couple of days. Like at least jujitsu is easy going. You sit your ass on the mat. I mean, your boy Matt Serra says that. He goes, oh, Jimmy, on his Unfiltered podcast, Jimmy, I can just do jujitsu till I'm 70. And he's always showing his abs on that show. I mean, that's an advertisement for jujitsu. I mean, I guess Evander Holyfield is an advertisement for boxing. He was 58 years old, looks phenomenal. Who knows if that's all natural, but is that kind of what turned you away from boxing, the road work?
No, I mean the road work is definitely good, but I agree with you how it's kind of crazy. It's tough on the body for sure, you know. But once you get in the motion of it, it's not bad. But I went for like a run back to back after I hadn't run for a while, and I felt it for sure. So you gotta either do it every day or you gotta, space it out and try and be smart with it. There's a
Now, when
lot
you
on the
say
body.
when you say every day, again, we're being joined by Kid Marvelous, Justin Montalvo out of West Hempstead, Law MMA, representing Long Island, Strong Island MMA. Always got to show love for you guys. Now, when you say you do it every day, does that mean like a month down the road? Are you one of those that when you start on a Monday, January 1st, you're doing it the second, third, fourth, fifth, or you're going to do it the first and then maybe continue on the fourth? Do you let that rest day, that sore, or do you like to get after even when you're sore?
Oh, we're talking about running still?
Like when you're getting off the couch, you get the call for the now I don't know if you're the full-time martial artist that you're just like the George St. Pierre's, or you just like the Anthony Rumble Johnson, where it looks like you got stung by a bunch of bees and you balloon up to, I guess that would be like ballooning up for you would be, I guess, 185, 195. Like, do you balloon up or you just consistent martial art lifestyle?
Nah, I mean maybe I balloon up after my fight because it feels good to just get it in there. But yeah, I mean I try to stay always training, always keep my weight low. Like the highest I'll get is like 180, if that, like 179. If I get heavier than that, it's probably just because I ballooned up from eating like way too much, and I'm just not giving a crap. But even if I cheat and I'm not really in a fighter's diet, the highest I'll get is like about 179.
It's pretty crazy when you hear the Khabibs, the Paul Felders, the Gleason tape. Was it T-Bow? Gleason
Yeah.
T-Bow, the north of 195s for lightweights, man. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. You say 179. Dustin Poirier has been telling stories that he's coming in on fight week at 175. What's your Monday fight week weight?
Probably about 167 hopefully. If we're going really well.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. You're lean, man. Would you want to bulk up? Would you want to stay at the weight class? Did you ever think about taking the Zabit diet and going down to 145? How tall are you? About 5'10", 5'11", if I had to guess?
I'm like 6 foot.
Okay. So you're like a Kendall Grove for the weight class.
Yeah, I'm pretty tall for the weight class. Not too hard for me to make. I would just want to get really comfortable with just cutting weight, just finding the best ways to do it and just master my body basically.
Is one of
And
the
if I get
techniques that like maybe cutting weight during the training? You're about, I'd say, what are you, about 2.5 weeks out? Where are you at with the training? Where you at with the weight and with the sparring sessions? I'm always fascinated to learn that some people don't even spar anymore. Some people are sparring once a week, like a Cody Garbrandt still. They say they need Eddie Alvarez. What does he need? Like he said, like 50 hours of sparring in a fight camp. Which take me through. Are you on a program with everybody from the gym? And Aljo, I know there's some other guys that I think see FFC, or if not Ring of Combat that you guys got at the gym. Where are you? Do you follow program? Is it more individualized for you? Take us through that. Because dude, you're a star on the rise, man. You are on the rise. It's next, man. It's next. It's you and the short other kid that got the Newsday profile. It's you and him, the champion in the CFFC. I have to look up his name. Could you give me a shout out? Could you help me out here?
Pumi Nakuda. Is that what you're talking about?
That's exactly who I meant. Akuna Matata.
He's fighting. He's fighting this week.
Okay, take us through the program, the Law MMA program. Do you guys have like all the pros train on a certain night, or is it, hey Justin, we want to give you certain looks? You're facing a wrestler, or facing a kickboxing artist. Like, take us through your, I don't know, your weekly schedule if you could in a fight camp.
Yeah. I just literally wake up and I go right at it. So I wake up around 11. You know, I go to upstairs. Then after that, maybe I'll train with my buddy, or I'll grab some food. Then I'll go to the gym, take the MMA class, take kickboxing class, and then I'll do the hills with Ray at Herrick High School. He takes us to the hills. We run up and down this hill. It's a very steep hill. Steve will put me through circuits. You know, I'll run on the treadmill. I'll take someone down, run on the treadmill, take someone down. A lot of stuff. Versa climber with my pop, circuits, running outside.
Is that Versa climber as bad as everybody says it is? Like, I'm very competitive. Like, everybody's saying this thing's the worst thing in the world. I'm like, I want to see this shit.
Yeah, it sucks, but I learned to love it, you know.
Have you noticed that you can rely on your condition? Sarah Longo, they're always big on conditioning. Boss Rutan says, he's like, control the controllables. You can control how tired you get. There's a quote that fatigue makes a coward out of all of us. Do you pride yourself on your condition that you can go the full 3 rounds? And you haven't had a 5-round fight yet, right?
No.
But do you run through the finish line for the 3 rounds?
Yeah, it feels quick to me. I mean, all I've been doing is training my whole life, basically. So, the more
no. Is this the beginning of the 30 for 30 film? What if I told you Justin hated martial arts? Oh, dude, this sounds so depressing. Oh, no. Are you going to, like, is everything okay? Do you want to be doing what you're doing?
What do you mean?
I don't know. You're like, dude, I train every day. You took me through your schedule. I was like, ugh. I was like, I'm done like 2 sessions before the hills.
I thought that's what we were trying to do. My bad.
No, I mean, you sold me on it. It sucks. It seems like it's a grind.
No, it doesn't suck. I love it. What do you mean?
No, I mean, for like normal people, you have the mentality of a warrior, a Puerto Rican warrior, man.
Yeah, I love to do this, bro. It's like if I wasn't doing this, I don't know what I'd be doing. This is my favorite thing to do on earth.
Can you agree with the quote? Because I grew up Ronkonkoma, Long Island. I would say that West Hempstead gets the title for being a little more badass than Ronkonkoma. I mean, we've had our days, but we know the secrets about the Long Island, I don't know, I guess high school, maybe post high school life. They say, I lost you there. You could shed a tear, man. I'm going to get a little deep, not that deep.
All right. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, did you have to separate yourself from like the bad scenes? Like, I remember, this is how old I am. I remember PS3s came out, and this is 06. I was in high school. I'm playing PS3 with all my friends. I was like, guys, come over. Let's play PlayStation. Let's hang out. I was a cool kid with the PlayStation. They're snorting oxys in the dining room table. Needless to say, those kids winded up in rehab. I separated from them a year later, turned on the martial arts. Do you have a similar story that like maybe martial arts saved you, or is it just that you have an attention span that like can't be controlled and martial arts keeps that focus? Give me some advertisement for martial arts, man. I believe it could save the world.
Oh, wait, can you turn your volume up? It's a little low.
Son of a bitch. Tell me your martial arts story. What got you into it?
All right. What got me into martial arts? I don't know.
Besides Matt Serra's abs.
What?
I was just testing you there. I was just seeing if you heard me.
Got me into, huh?
I was saying, besides Matt Serra's abs getting you into the martial arts, what else did?
Yeah. Uh, it was really just me being like a nerdy fat kid in middle school, and
You were fat?
yeah, I was chubby,
How
but I was
heavy?
funny though. I was a really funny kid. I would make everybody laugh. I was like the class clown. And then one day I just said, I don't know what it was. I just wanted to train. My cousin was talking about jujitsu, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I want to do jujitsu. So then he freaking, just grabbed me up, got me in a move. Then from there, like, there was a guy in my town named Bam Bam, Franco Yegi. He's a cool dude. He's a amateur fighter now, but he's in the fire department. But he was training me like once a week, you know. And then I was like, I have to keep doing this. I love this. So then I started coming every day, and that was it. And since I was 14, or since I was in middle school, I've been training. I said the younger I start this, the better chance I'll have it being something really big one day. So I said, if I could start at a young age, I could have a chance at being a champion. So I was
Nice.
like, I'm doing this young. Do this. I always dreamed big. I always wanted to be something big. So this is what I chose. So now this is what I'm going to be big in.
Was there any point when you started at a young age? 14 is pretty young. I hear a lot of people starting at 17, 18, 19. And did you wrestle in high school or do karate when you were 6 years old?
Now, right when I got to high school, they got rid of wrestling. So I wasn't wrestling in high school, but I was kickboxing for very long ago.
You were
In high
TikToking?
Kickboxing.
Oh, kickbox. I was like, all right. I was like, you were ahead of your time, man. Okay. And did Ray does he put you through like the rigmarole where you have to like earn your stripes that maybe you're not gonna get individualized mid sessions? I've been to Law MMA. It's dude, Ray's time is spent. It is stretched. Like that man barely knows what day it is. He's just nodding his head. His beautiful head of hair. He's there for everybody. How do you get his attention? How do you like do you go in there and be like, I'm gonna be a pro one day, or I'm gonna be like Chris Weidman on the wall? Like how do you start to build that they come to your fights even?
Yeah. I mean, once you're there and you're a fighter of law, they're gonna support you every which way. But I just got to attention by being so young and coming to the gym every day. So they were they were always saying, you're gonna be the next big thing, you're gonna be the champ if you keep training hard. I just kept training hard, I kept sticking to it, and I'm right here, baby.
Was there now you don't have to name any fighters, but was there a moment when maybe you had a good counter because dude, you have excellent boxing. You're like the East Coast Diaz, man. You got that length. I think there was a fight where you're kind of like throwing your hands up like what like marching down your opponent. I'm trying to remember. I think it was as an amateur. I'm trying to remember, but dude, you have beautiful lanky box. I don't know if you've ever thrown a kick in your life, but you got fantastic boxing, very smooth. Was there a moment in the gym before a fight night lights were underway? Was there a moment that don't name Ally Kenta? Like we're not here naming any names. Was there a moment when you went against a pro, somebody who was either fighting in Atlantic City, somebody who was either fighting overseas? It could be a Marab, but we're not naming names. It could have been somebody in the UFC. Was there a moment where you said, "Okay, I can hang with these guys"?
Yeah. Um.
Okay.
I don't want to mention them.
Okay.
Don't want to mention them.
Oh man, but what was the moment?
When was the moment I realized?
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you remember, like I don't know, if I like pop the pro and all of a sudden maybe some blood comes down, or maybe I got him in a submission, it's not like you don't want to be a dick because then they're gonna immediately be like, dude, this is training, this is practice, this is where we grow. But maybe like internally, and you went home and you called your mom and your dad, you're like, yo, I just fucked up this guy. Oh, like, do you remember the moment? Without naming names, we know it was Ally Quinta.
Oh, you know it was Al.
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just kidding. I'm just.
It is Al. It happened. I think Al was the first one that started grabbing me and started beating me up every day.
Okay. Okay. Do you gotta go? I feel like you're somebody's breaking
My
into your
girlfriend.
car. Is somebody's breaking into your car?
Yeah. That's my girl.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, it was one time when I started to get good. Actually, I started to do good against Al, and I'm like, wow, like if I could do good against him, I could do good against anybody. I felt like.
Do you
And
feel that hold on. Am I do you are you on like an errand right now? I feel bad. Am I
I
ruining like
dropped
a
my girl
date?
at the grocery store.
Was this supposed to be like Wednesday night? Like you guys do your thing in the parking lot or something? Like if you gotta go, you gotta go.
No, no,
Okay.
no, it's all good, brother. We're good. We're good.
Jeez. Man, I know you're a hot commodity. That's why I don't want to keep you too long. So you got to fight October 16th, the Flex Fight Series. One of the guys looks like he works at Modell's. The other guy looks like Suge Knight. But our boy Justin Montalvo is fighting Jake Metric. I hope I nailed it. Have you studied Jake? Tell us about him. Tell us what you're gonna do to him.
Yeah, Jake's good, man. He's got a long reach. He's a 12-1 amateur. So
Oh, man, that's a lot of fights for an amateur. What the hell is he doing?
yeah, 29. So I don't know. Let's just that's about him, and we're gonna do my thing, and that's it. And just gonna keep doing my thing until it gets me into the UFC.
Wait. And this is a pro fight, correct?
Yeah.
So this is his first pro fight?
Yep.
Now I saw what how much time do you got? Do you got 5 minutes?
Yeah. You got all the time. Don't worry.
All right. He's being good. He's answering the questions perfect. I don't know if she can hear me or not. But I saw that I think your last amateur fight was 2019.
Yeah.
World flips upside down. Fast forward 2 years, you make the decision to go pro. Was it an easy decision that like you got in a lot of training during the 18 to 24 months since then? Or was it like, okay, I had an epiphany. I smoked whatever Aljo's smoking, and it's like, okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But he is in Vegas. Come on, let's be honest now. He is in
Dude, you're
Vegas.
fucking funny. Holy shit.
Oh my, I love Aljo, man. But what was the big reason, man? Like I saw Ami, all of a sudden 2 years later, pro, and you're 2-0. I'm assuming that your focus is on a whole nother level. Now money's coming in. Uh, you're you're done driving around Uber. Are we in the middle of an Uber drive right now?
No. It's my
You can be
Lexus.
honest, it's not your girlfriend. I'm just
It's the
kidding.
Lexus.
So, woo! Floss it, dude. Suge Knight will love that. Suge Knight will love that. So, what was the leap of faith? It's worked out, man. But take us through that mindset through the pandemic, and then just 2-0, man. That's awesome.
But yeah, I fought in February. I think right before COVID even happened. So I fought, got a knockout in 30 seconds, and then COVID happened, and then I was like, oh, when am I gonna fight again? And then things started to come back a little bit, and then I was able to get a fight in Florida against Jake. What was the last guy's name? Charlie Radke.
Was
Able to
that
get a fight
the
against him.
Florida versus New York?
Yeah,
I didn't see you on that. I watched Dennis fight, man. I'm sorry.
yeah,
I didn't see you
yeah.
on that. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
keep going. Was that the last fight, the Florida one?
That was the last one, yeah. And then my last amateur fight. Yeah, it was you know what happened last fight, right?
Was that the knockout you said in 30 seconds?
No, that was my debut. My last amateur fight was rear naked choke.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I saw you got the purple belt at the famous Sarah barbecue. I hope he's getting some sandwiches, and he's just had open up the buffet for you guys. I hope he's literally just like bringing kegs, strippers if things get crazy. Come on, it's Matt Sarah, man. I hope he does it right. I really hope he does it right. Uh, can you, on the record, say what was a better moment in your life? Getting that purple belt and Also a follow-up. Did you sleep with that night? Because I've heard that some guys get the belt and they just keep it on for 24 hours. What was a better
Yeah.
moment, getting that purple belt or your first kiss in your life?
No, getting the purple belt for sure. My first kiss was whack.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, man. Thank you. Because I'm going to show my wife this. She doesn't understand. She's Shotokan karate. She's a black belt. People don't understand. Unless you're BJ Penn, you don't get black belts in 3 years. Like somebody told me you could be a black belt in like 2.5 years in Kempo karate. I was like, jujitsu, it takes like a decade to get it. Right?
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah,
sweetie,
this is
he's
the real
agreeing
deal.
with me. It's hard as shit to get.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a plan? Do you want to get a black belt before you go to the UFC? Is there's like, what can you lay out some of your future goals?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with my purple belt. I would like definitely want to be a black belt. I know that'll happen in due time. So I don't really care about the belts. I just want to keep winning, stay undefeated, get in the UFC, and be the best in the world.
It sounds so easy.
It's crazy. So I'm doing.
No, I guess you got you got to have that. Dude, I mean, respect to Ortega. I picked him, but it's such a contrast in philosophies. Alexander Volkanovski seems like he's always one too many espressos. He's like, ready to go, mate, ready to go, mate, ready to go. But I feel like even I feel like definitely you gravitate more towards the Ortega side of things. Now, I'm not saying that's going to end with your face getting beaten up and battered, and I'm not saying that's going to happen. But getting to a UFC championship fight on a huge pay-per-view is a pretty big deal for somebody who's a laid back, uncaring, always late, horrible at time management. You seem like you attract to the guy who's cool, laid back, calm. It's pretty amazing. Are you where do you get that from? Just the late dude, like I'm full. I shouldn't have drank coffee before this. I feel like you're the one who trained. I literally didn't do anything today. I did nothing today, and I'm more excited. You trained your ass off and just, yeah, man, it was cool. We ran some hills, and I'm done driving my Uber for the day. Like, where's this come from?
Just confidence in my future. Just
Look, dude, you're
relaxing.
wiping your eye. I'm sorry to exhaust you. I'm sorry.
Relaxing, seeing things, just visualizing.
You're not on
All those cool
psychedelics.
words.
Right?
Huh?
What things are you seeing? You're like, yo, I'm seeing things. I'm doing things.
No,
You
what's the
sound like
word
Mike
called? You know what I'm
Tyson
talking about.
now.
You know what I'm talking about. I can't
Yeah.
think of the word right now for it.
Mushrooms.
Uh,
I'm actually totally sober. I put down all the bad stuff. This was like, I'm trying to go a full year. And the real reason of this interview, I wanted to announce we're teammates now. I just signed up. I was living in Brooklyn for a while when I was working in the city, but obviously life happens, the pandemic happens, and dude, I signed up for Sarah BJJ. I'm excited to see how that's gonna go. Trying to hunt. I've been an 8-year blue belt. Let's get that purple belt. Let's go. Let's go.
8-year blue belt.
Shh. Don't
Oh
tell
my
Grappling
god.
Industries.
Oh, you show up to the gym once a week?
Yes, dude. I was doing Groupons. Things are tough.
Oh, okay, I get it. I
Oh
understand.
my god, the month memberships. I was doing a month of training, and then I would compete at the end of the month on the Groupon. It turned out pretty good. Like if you combine my decade of training, it's about 3 years. Like intermediate, it says on the tournaments, 18 to 36 months. So I figure it's
That's
fair.
not bad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Can you tell me the secret? How long is it gonna take to get the purple? If I go once a week, are they gonna give it to me like in 6 months, in a year? I want that, man. I want that so bad.
If you go once a week, you might never get it.
Damn.
Yeah, it might take 20 years. So this guy's been coming for a good 20 years, once a week. We'll give it to him.
Oh man. Oh man. Well, Justin, good luck in your fight. You know, now I'm tired. I'm tired of this interview now, man.
I didn't know you're gonna be so funny, man. Shit, I would've tried to be funny for you, but you surprised me with that comedy.
Oh, because I'm Jewish, I'm supposed to sound like Errol Hawani? That's fucked up, man. That's
I didn't
fucked up.
expect all the funny jokes and the humor. It was good.
Oh,
It was
thanks.
different. I liked
Thanks.
it. I liked it.
Dude,
It wasn't the usual. It wasn't the usual boring interview, you know.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. No, that's the thing with I like how you're changing your game. You're literally I feel like good things are gonna come to you. You have a great mentality. I could see you like literally somebody's on your back that they got the choke in, like, but like a Volkanovski, you're just like calm, cool, you know what you're doing, man. And I think that's perfect balance because Ray and Matt, I think, are on the verge of a double heart attack or something. Like, so I think it's excellent that you balance everybody and you bring that calm and coolness to the East Coast. People treat us like, I don't know, we're just like all mafia members because of our accents, but you know, things are getting changed, things are getting legalized in New York. Maybe we start to be more progressive in terms of learning. And I feel that New York is a hub for many things. And I believe it's the best gym on the East Coast at minimum, Law MMA. And dude, this has been a complete honor to speak to you. Kid, Justin, Kid Marvelous, Montalvo. He's part of the Puerto Rican mafia. He'll come to your house. Sarah, Longo, Aljo, the whole gang, he's coming at you. October 16th, he's going to get that win, improve to 3-0. How many fights till we get you to the UFC? Are you looking for that round number? 5-0, 7-0, 10-0? 5-0. Okay. And Matt's got the connection, man. We all know that. We see him chasing sharks with Dana White. So he's got the ball, the telekinesis with Dana. He's going to get you in. Justin, I appreciate this, man. Please tell me you're not in a fast food drive-thru right now.
No, I'm at Stop and Shop actually.
All right. Nature's promise. Nature's promise.
Getting
Take it
the
easy,
fuel
brother.
ready.
Take
Later.
it easy. I appreciate your time.
All right, man. That was awesome. I'll see you
Later.
at Thurs.
What's up?
I'll see you at Thurs soon, right?
No, you're a Nassau kid. You're a Nassau kid.
Oh.
You, dude, Suffolk needs to make the comeback. We got Brian Kelleher, but we the don't cross our border. I'm kidding.
Right.
I'm kidding. Who am I? What are you talking about? You slap me in the face. Like I said, the East Coast Diaz. And hang up.
You're funny.
Hit the red button. Hit the red button. All right, folks. Justin's hanging out with us. You know what? We'll go on the gallery view. He's ending the show with us. So now that we're doing a co-host and show together, Justin, who do you got this weekend? Thiago Santos or Johnny Walker?
Wow, Thiago Santos. Didn't they fight already?
No, different Brazilian.
Thiago Santos. Who is that? Which one is that?
The dude who went 5 rounds with John Jones, and then he tore both of his knees, and he knocked out Blachowicz a long time ago.
Yep,
Johnny
yep.
Walker is
No, I know
the
who you're
dude who
talking
did the
about.
worm.
Yeah, he's fighting who?
Johnny Walker, the big goofy knockout artist when he's on.
I'm gonna go with Santos on that one. Yeah.
All right. And I think it's, what is it? Nico Price, Alex Oliveira, if I remember correctly. The Brazilian Cowboy or Nico Hybrid Price? Who do you got?
Brazilian Cowboy, Nico Price. I'm gonna go with Nico Price.
Yeah. I like him too, man. He's a wild man. Hopefully he can put it together. Funny enough that we're speaking
He's
about
actually,
people.
in the locker room for my last fight. He's a cool dude.
Is he like, does he look that like weird as like the way his like frame is built? Like he looks like a pterodactyl.
He has sharp shoulder blades.
Scary
They like
shit.
come up right here, like nice.
Okay.
Pretty
Sharp
cool.
shoulder guys. And the fight that was just announced, Sandhagen versus Jan. In the way the world works, I think that Sandhagen's going to get it done. And then your boy, you, and your other boy, me, are going to be giving Aljo looks because we are tall, lanky bastards. That's right, Aljo.
I actually sparred him for that fight. This is Sandhagen.
See, exactly, man. So who do you got, Sandhagen or Jan? I think Sandhagen's going to get it done.
I think Peter Yan.
Ah.
Sandhagen is gonna fold, I think.
He's
Yeah.
into that Buddhist stuff now, man. He's like a monk now.
Oh
He just
wow, I didn't know that.
yeah, seriously. He after Aljo, he went from Jesus to Buddha.
Damn.
No, seriously, Aljo changed
Choked him
his
into
religion.
Buddhism. Wow.
Yeah.
Choked him
Eh,
unconscious into Buddhism. That's crazy.
Great delivery, brother. All right. Can we get a final prediction from you? This is 3 by 3. No, 3 by 5.
Yeah. Yep.
Can we get a final
Um.
prediction?
Knockout.
What round?
First round.
All right, brother. I will try to be there. They don't have media credentials. It's literally like right down the road for me. I did a couple of the good fight grappling tournaments over there. It's like I'm gonna have to sneak in there, pretend I'm like filling the popcorn machine. I'm like $60 tickets, $90 tickets. It's bullshit, man. They're preying off. You know what they're doing with that shit? They're preying off the families that they're gonna go watch their kids. So they stack it with 15 fights, 30 fighters, and then of course you're gonna pay $60 to go watch your son. Of course you're gonna go $60 to go watch your brother or cousin. It pisses me off. It pisses me off.
Yeah.
It should
Cool.
be $10. Fill the place, make it packed.
Yeah. Yep. I want you.
But anyway, who's in your corner for that fight?
It's gonna be Ally Quinta and my dad.
Nice. Are we getting Afro Al or are we getting cleaned
Yeah.
up Al?
Afro Al.
Oh god.
That's
Oh
his new
god.
favorite too.
You see what happens? He goes to Georgia. Now he thinks he can grow the actual hat that Khabib and Marab wear. He's trying to put. All right, brother. I'm gonna hit the end button since you don't know where it is and you're in somebody else's car and they're in the car with you.
Yeah.
I
Set it for me,
appreciate the
please.
time, man. This was supposed to be
Thank
15
you.
minutes. You're very easy to
Yeah.
talk to, and yeah, fist bump. I think that's what it means. Puerto Rican power. Believe it or not, I got some Puerto Rican in me.
That's the Nick Diaz pound.
Oh, that's how they punch, man.
Remember when he used to jab people and he used to be like this?
How disappointed are you? I feel like you're a Diaz supporter. Like you respect them. You understand that like their ticks, their widgets, like what makes them like so uncomfortable in public and interviews also makes them like beautiful artists in the cage and just I don't know. You seem like a Diaz guy.
Yeah, I love Diaz.
Same man. Same man. Do you
I think
understand the samurai code of him kind of like backing out, or was it like at my first initial thing, like, what the fuck you doing? Why are you giving up? And then
yeah,
I'm like,
it was surprising, but I don't think he could find his groove, and I don't think he wanted to be in there. I thought he's also too old, so a lot of things fighting against him, and he's done a lot in the sport already. So it's kind of just like let him be, you know. We know who the real Nick is, you know.
it's true. It's true. Do you have the same feeling that it's kind of like, what am I doing? Or is it just like, just relax? Like you're literally in your zen. You are Thanos when you step into there. It's like everything is just relaxed. Like your focus is just it's your time. Like maybe you're not a selfish guy, but it's your time to be selfish and steal the attention and show your art and paint the canvas with your opponent's blood. Like what do you feel when you're stepping up those stairs?
You nailed it. You said it perfectly right there.
Well, that's because we have the script, folks. We actually pre-recorded. This is the third time. I'm pretending that Justin and I have trained together, and that guy was not Ally Quinta. It was me. He'll express that. He'll say it, but that's off the record. That's another day, dude. Hit the end button. Hit the end button.
You go first.
Rock paper scissors. This is what the East Coast Diaz does. Rock, paper, scissors, says shoot. 2 out of 3. I mean, next one. Paper, scissors, says shoot. All right, I win.
All right.
Later, brother. I will try my best. Is there a code word that you go by? Like I'll yell it from the bleacher, but I don't want to distract you. Is there something that I can like just to like
It's called me
do?
the body snatcher.
I'll be like, let's get him body snatch like that.
Yeah, or Kid Marvelous. Which one? Everyone you want.
Yeah, but everybody's gonna say that. Everybody's gonna say
Uh,
that. I'm gonna say, yo,
Three.
body snatcher.
Yeah,
You see me getting
you'll be
pulled
the
out
only
of
one.
there. If I get tasered,
All right,
it's your fault.
all right, I'm out.
Suge don't play, bro. Later. Peace. Hit the end button. There you guys go. Justin Montalvo, Kid Marvelous. No, man, that was supposed to be 15 minutes. It turned into, oh my goodness. That turned into like nonstop. Don't stop till you get enough. Don't stop. Holy moly. Kid Marvelous, big fight. 2 weeks from now, trying to go 3-0. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he does. Man, what a messy connection at the beginning. We couldn't connect. He couldn't hear me. I couldn't hear him. Whatever. Excellent interview, in my opinion. He really opened up. He still didn't tell me about the Uber drive, but maybe next time we'll get into that. But life is good for Kid Marvelous, Justin Montalvo. He's facing Jake from State Farm in 2 weeks. No disrespect to Jake. I'm sure it's going to be an excellent fight. Can't wait for it. I'm going to yell, body snatcher. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go. There's going to be two people in there. It's going to be me and his coaches. And what the? No, get him out of here. Well, that's it, folks. UFC 266 is in the bag. What do we got? UFC Fight Night 193 coming up this weekend. Bellator 267 coming up this weekend. Michael Venom Page. Who else? Douglas Lima. Thiago Santos. Johnny Walker. Excellent, fun fights coming up this weekend. But download, subscribe, like, favorite, swipe right, not left. Ikedagon, Iketagon. The Fight Flex series is coming up next week. No, 2 weeks. October 16th. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. And yeah, guys, as I said last time, life is good. Life is really good. Please download, click the links, follow, subscribe. Please inspire me. Let's get over 30 subscribers, and you guys will inspire me to do more and put out more. I'm already doing enough for NBC Sports, damn it. I'm already doing enough. I'm giving them my all. I'm giving you my all, coach. I'm giving you all. He's probably like, dude, you said you're sober? You said you're not drinking? Like you're fucking drinking right now. No, folks, this is Heineken 000. And if you didn't know, the new James Bond movie is coming out next week, I believe. Confidence. And Heineken, who's always been a sponsor of the Daniel Craig James Bond, now they're doing the 00 Bond. I mean, 00 beer for 007. So check out that advertisement. Check out this beer. It's fucking Wednesday night and I'm enjoying a brew. Ha ha. That's right. You guys have no idea how lucky I am. Like, life is so good. I love Heineken. I love it. I love Heineken. Sometimes too many Heinekens would not love me. And I've actually like found the perfect marriage of taste and the less side effect, which is hangovers, lack of energy. But I get my taste. I can eat my Chinese food, my salty pizza, and I get my taste. Oh, yeah. That's right, everybody. This is the last. I've blocked out my microphone sponsor. That they're not paying. They're not answering my emails. But Heineken, we still got some love for you. Ah, calm, cool. All right, everybody. Your boy is out. Let me play some outro music for you. That's right, folks. Octagon is out. Where's he going? Nobody knows. Who's he talking to? Nobody knows. Oh, man. Life is good. Life is good. I really think we're going to be in a golden age of fights. I think we are. I think it's going to be a 10-year span. I think the last 5 years from 2016 when Mr. Conor McGregor took over and brought the sport on his back to ESPN, sold it to WMA, put on the biggest pay-per-views of all time. Now we're going to get the representation of the true martial artists, the Brian Ortega, the Alexander Volkanovskis, the Justin Montalvos, young martial arts. Peace.